Welcome to Let's Talk About It. A podcast gives a platform for real talk, real people, real topics, real conversations. Please subscribe, like, comment, enjoy this journey, and enjoy this ride. Welcome to this week's episode. Welcome everybody to Let's Talk About It. A podcast gives a platform for real talk, real people, real topics, real conversations. For people who are already subscribers to this podcast, thank you so much for your support. Everybody watching new, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Every time a new episode comes out, you will know automatically. For all my audio listeners on iHeart, Spotify, and Apple, thank you so much for listening. For the new ones, hit that notification button when this episode and future episodes drop. You can go on and listen to it right away. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Please subscribe to all my podcasts. Thank you so much for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-3 months ago, I did something called Let's Talk About It, Untold History with Lou J. My first episode, part 1, Pioneers in History. I go over different historical people, ethnic groups that has contributed to the world today that a lot of us don't even know about. If you go back on my part 1, I talk about 3 individuals in the African American Black community that invented the shampoo headrest, the bassinet, and who was the first Black mail carrier. It's just historical moments, right, that I like to bring out every now and then. Come up in school, a lot of us didn't know about different things. We only knew the basics. So I wanted to talk about like untold history about a lot of stuff that we don't even know about. A lot of people that invented stuff that contribute to this country and this world. Today's episode is going to be part 2 of this. It's from the Jewish community. A lot of things I did not know the Jewish community was involved with and invented that a lot of people have used, a lot of people use today. I did not know about that. I want to go over some of these subjects right here. Thank you so much for subscribing to this podcast and listening to it. Excuse me. Let's continue with this. So this is something I did not know. Check this out right here. This right here. The teddy bear. I did not know this. Morris Mitchum, a candy shop owner from Brooklyn, New York, with his wife Rose, created a stuffed toy teddy bear in honor of Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, our former president. Roosevelt was on a hunting trip and refused to hurt a bear. And because of this unsportsmanlike, because he thought it was unsportsmanlike to hurt an animal. Well, when the Mitchums heard about this, they decided to make a toy bear called Teddy. Yes, you know it, Teddy Bear. They gave it to the former president. It became well known over this for a former president that went on a hunting trip and he did not want to hurt a bear. So they made a little toy bear in honor of him. And now guess what? Everybody calls it a teddy bear. We've all probably had one. I've had one. A lot of us have had one. That's where it came from this Jewish couple in Brooklyn, New York. Candy shop owner. It's crazy. I did not know that right there. I know some of you did not know that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with this history fact lesson. It is crazy. You probably seen these on commercials, on movies, and stuff like that. This right here, the yickety yak, the talking teeth. In the 1950s, Eddie, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Goldfarb, invented a pair of dentures, chomping and sputtering down the road and parking in their own proper place. The yickety yak. No, I'm sorry. The yickety yak. The talking teeth that you see all over the place. That is crazy. I did not know this in the 50s. This Jewish inventor came up with it. pair of dentures, just chopping down a bit. It's crazy how he came up with it. Nobody knew where it came up from. It's great to know that he was the inventor of these talking teeth. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Candies, certain candies, Candies. Sanborn, a candy maker from Ukraine. He was a Ukraine-born Jewish man who came to the United States in 1910 and invented what we all know today as chocolate sprinkles, what's also known as jimmies. You know what I mean? Like if you're from Philly, you want those sprinkles, you want them jimmies. It's a hard chocolate coated shell used also for Eskimo pies. Yeah, I mean, this Jewish born individual came up with all this stuff. It's crazy. Did not even know. He started his own candy company in 1923. He also created what we all like today is Mike and Ike's, which I love those. Hot tamales. And also one of my favorites, peanut chews. Did not know this man made this. Thank you, Sam Bourne, for being a candy shop owner, for creating probably one of my favorites, candy, peanut chews. Come up with Jimmy's, Eskimo, the hard coating chocolate for Eskimo pies. This Jewish, this Jewish American came up with this right there. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that I did not know about. This is crazy. This right here, the ballpoint pen. Yep, from the Jewish community invented this, or actually improved it. Matter of fact, Laszlo Biro, an editor at a newspaper in Hungary. His collaborators was using the fountain pens, which had a lot of smudges and took a while to dry. So every time they took a pen, it was writing in a lot of smudges. They try and get it off. So Zaslow came up with something like a little ball that went to the edge of the pen to write smoothly. Can you believe that? Write smoothly. This is crazy. It's like, Zaslow came up with one of the best things out there, which we use every day, the ballpoint pen, write smoothly. He came out with a little ball at the tip of it. It writes smoothly, no smudges. Thank you, Zaslow Biro, for inventing the ballpoint pen, putting the little ball on the pen. I appreciate that. Another part of Jewish history that everybody uses today. Here go another one. This is crazy. The instant camera. Yes, this right here, the instant camera. Edwin Land, the co-founder of Polaroid, he invented a camera that can produce and finish photo snaps in 60 seconds in 1947. Wow, instant cameras. He invented that in 1947. This Jewish man, Edward Land, invented that. I'm learning so much about history facts. I did not know that cultures invented that has something to do with like African American community, the Jewish community, the Asian community, Native American community, a lot of different communities that nobody hardly even knew about. Some of you did, some of you didn't. I didn't know, and I like to know this. So let's continue. This right here, the word processing computer. All right. Evelyn Brzezin. She developed the first word processing computer. She also came up with the first automated airline reservation system in 1955. This Jewish woman came up with one of the biggest things everybody uses all over the world. In 1955, contribute to everything, even from the airline reservations when we go to the airport. Thank you so much, Ms. Brzezin, for coming up with this right here. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. The camera phone. I hope I pronounced your name right. In American terms, it's Philippe Kahn. Kahn wanted to take a picture of his newborn daughter. Okay. While in the waiting room, he succeeded. He fired up his computer, wrote some special codes, synchronized them, and put them together with his phone and digital camera. He synced it all together, which made the camera phone. Philippe Kahn came up with that concept because he wanted to take a picture of his daughter when she was newborn. Wow. Philippe, thank you so much for Mr. Kahn. Thank you so much for coming up with that idea. Everybody uses it. We all got phones. We taking pictures of everything. And to end this off right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's a short video right here. There's some other noticeable inventors invented by the Jewish community, which I did not know. For you artists out there, the sketchbook, they came up with it. The shopping cart that we go shopping every day. We pushing that cart around. The shopping cart. Ladies, a bra came up by in the Jewish community. What a lot of us wear a lot of is jeans, right? Came up with jeans. The laser, which they use in medical and technology all over the place. Jewish inventor. Another something that a lot of people use, like in the kitchen and cleaning and stuff like that, is stainless steel. That was invented by them. Came up with that. People who love to sew. I don't know if people still do the old school sewing. The sewing machine was also invented by the Jewish culture. The telegraph, back in the day, was invented by Jewish culture. The flash drive, which a lot of people use in their computers, also invented by Jewish culture, developed and also by Jewish culture. When we get sick, the doctor likes to prescribe antibiotics. The Jewish community came up with that as well. And back in the day, in things like World War I, the submachine gun. Those are some of the things the Jewish community has contributed to this world. Pioneers in History, Part 2. I will continue to do these every now and then. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment. If you're listening to me on audio, on Apple, Spotify, or iHeart thank you so much. Please subscribe to this podcast. I like to bring out different things, different historical facts, statistics, guests. If you want to be a guest on the show, you want to bring out your journey or talk about a topic, talk about a subject, or even some history facts, come on the show. Get in contact with me at different underlevel 71 at yahoo.com, or you can contact me at Let's Talk About It with Lou J 1971 at yahoo.com. Please get with me later on. Everything will be in the description. Everybody have a good day, good week, and we will see you next time on Untold History with Lou J. Peace. Thank you for watching the show. Please like, subscribe, comment. Stay tuned next week for another exciting episode on Let's Talk About It.